Hey everyone, Ron here. Welcome again to the pool room. Hey, if you notice here, I have something laid out here that some of you may have heard of before. And it's just my little glass bottle. And I was told to stroke into a bottle by my coach. And I want to talk about this real quick. Because when I was told to do that, I hadn't heard about it anyway. I mean, I'd seen, people talk about it on YouTube. And I thought, come on, what is that? What is that going to really do, right? I just wasn't a believer. I actually did. I think I had a plastic bottle. I tried it one time, but I didn't give it any chance. I just, one time, this is boring. This ain't going to help me. But my coach was adamant, and he told me, he says, no, he says, do this. He says, seriously, he says, and he told me how many times he's, done this, and he continues to do it, almost like on a weekly maybe basis, I don't know, but I don't know what his full schedule is, but he does it. So I went ahead and I went up to the store and I wanted to get a nicer glass bottle. I bought this little 6-pack with this Shirley Temple drink, cherry something, and I drank one of them down, which was pretty good by the way. And I ended up with this nice little bottle, cleaned it all out and everything, and I've been using it. And I wanted to share this today because it's interesting. When I first tried to stroke through this bottle or into the bottle, I thought, oh, geez, I'm just kind of, is this really worth doing this? I mean, isn't it kind of a waste of my time? Well, I did it for a couple of days. I mean, I was, basically, I was following instructions. Okay, let's do it. And all of a sudden, after about the third or fourth day that I was, performing strokes into this little thing, a light bulb went off. It was like, or went on, I should say. I realized that it wasn't about going into this bottle, it was about my grip hand and how it made all the difference. So what I did is I did it with an open bridge and a closed bridge, and I would go in, and right away I was seeing, when I first tried to do it, it was kind of wandering a little bit. I'd brush the edges and stuff, but not too often. But, the stroke was okay, but not great. But I noticed that once I started to grip, if I gripped my cue, and I talk about grip in one of my other videos, but not in depth as to what I did to correct it, and how I learned how to feel and what I was doing with my hand. But I will tell you, that right there did it for me. I wanted to share this today because I think it's this important. Don't treat that thing like I did and think that it means nothing, because it means a lot. Give it a try. Give it and I'm not talking about one day, 10 minutes. Give it do maybe 20 strokes with open bridge, 20 strokes with a closed bridge, and then put the bottle away. Later in the day, do it again. The next day, do the same thing again in the morning, maybe, and at night. You could even do it at work, right? You could do this at work. If you had your cue stick at work, you could do it. You don't need a pool table. But anyway, you're gonna find that the grip is what's really happening, what's really being put to the test here in how the motion is, in how you're holding that cue stick, the butt of that stick. And that makes all the difference when you have this in front of that tip when you're performing that stroke. There's another way, and this is another thing that I did early on when I realized that, I couldn't pocket. I could pocket maybe 3-4 balls in a row, but if I was going to try to run a rack, you're not running a rack if you can only go through 3 or 4 balls in a row. But I'd have these occasional misses, and sometimes they were fairly simple shots, a little lengthy, but maybe straight in even, and I would miss it. What I did there is I was going over the rail, where the rail and the wood on the rail and the cushion would meet in that line, and I would look at that. And I saw this, I can't remember who was posting it, but they were showing this just to look at that line and see if your stick is going straight. Well, I noticed that my stick was arcing. I'm exaggerating now, but it was arcing about a half inch, or maybe the tip of a width of a stick. throughout the stroke it was arcing. Well, that told me that, okay, my mechanics is not correct. I think I actually covered this several videos ago, long ago actually, on a predator cue and stroke. When I first got this cue, it was about the stroke. And you could look that up. But anyway, what I noticed and what I learned was that, and I talked about this as well in this latest video about hand position, is I had my hand flipped out, and that made the stick arc. As soon as I rotated my hand over top and I got the lever all in line, the cue stick went straight. I tested it on the bottle. As I came into the bottle, when it was nice and over my stick, it was going right in there with no issue. As soon as I flipped the hand, I would see what I was seeing on the rail. I would brush the edge of the bottle. So the bottle is a guide, an indicator, a test to really show you what's going on within your stroke. But most importantly, what I found, it's all about the hand position. So I wanted to do this today. I wanted to post this today just to let you know the importance of it. Don't treat this thing like it's nothing. Give this a try. Do it on a daily basis, like the first 4 or 5 days. I think right away you're going to realize what I'm talking about. It's that important, and you're going to see some results from it. So I just wanted to share it. If you have any comments about it, let me know what you guys do. Maybe you have, there's devices I think you can buy right through the billiard supply stores that are probably even better than an actual physical bottle. They probably have devices that you can, shoot into or stroke into to do the same thing. You can adjust these bottles too by just shimming them up and down and get a higher, taller bridge or, shorter bridge. But do it with open and closed bridge, and I think you're going to see what I'm talking about. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. Just something simple, but it's a real deal. It means a lot if you're trying to work on a nice, consistent stroke. Take care.